Well, thank you, Prime Minister Netanyahu, for convening this first ever meeting among the national security advisors of Israel, Russia, and the United States to discuss the security concerns and challenges in the Middle East and around the world. It is an honor to be here in Israel's capital, Jerusalem, to participate in these discussions. And it is a tribute to your leadership and a recognition of the central role that Israel does and must play in securing international peace and security. Through your strong relationships with both President Putin and President Trump, there is a substantially greater prospect for coordination of our respective policies in order to achieve a secure and lasting peace throughout the region. This meeting could not be more timely. We convene at a particularly critical moment in the Middle East as the radical regime in Iran and its terrorist surrogates engage in yet more rounds of violent provocations abroad, while its economy collapses and corruption at the highest levels run rampant at home. All around the Middle East, we see Iran as the source of belligerence and aggression, supporting the terrorist Hezbollah in Lebanon, aiding the Assad regime in Syria, arming and equipping Shia militia groups in Iraq, weaponizing the Houthis in Yemen, supporting terrorist activities against U.S. forces in Afghanistan, and threatening global oil supplies around the region. As we speak, American diplomatic representatives are surging across the Middle East, seeking a path to peace. In response, Iran's silence has been deafening. Iran's provocations, which also include threats to and attacks upon American personnel and assets in the Middle East, are the external manifestations of the central threat that Iran poses, namely its continued pursuit of deliverable nuclear weapons. There's simply no evidence that Iran has made the strategic decision to renounce nuclear weapons and open realistic discussions to demonstrate that decision. In just a few days, perhaps by the end of the week, Iran has threatened to exceed the key limits imposed by the inadequate 2015 Iran nuclear deal, exposing once again the fatal deficiencies of that failed agreement. As I indicated on Sunday, Mr. Prime Minister, President Trump yesterday imposed significant new sanctions on Iran's supreme leader and other top leadership individuals and entities. At the same time, the President has held the door open to real negotiations to completely and verifiably eliminate Iran's nuclear weapons program, its pursuit of ballistic missile delivery systems, its support for international terrorism, and its other malign behavior worldwide. All that Iran needs to do is to walk through that open door. President Trump looks forward to meeting with President Putin at the upcoming G20 summit in Osaka, Japan, in the next few days, where many of these same issues will be discussed. I believe that through our bilateral and trilateral discussions here in Jerusalem, we can help lay the foundation for the Osaka summit. I welcome the opportunity to strengthen even further the deep cooperation between the United States and Israel, and to engage in strategic discussions with Russia and Israel together. Delighted to be in Israel once again and look forward to our continuing conversation. Thank you.